Welcome back to my channel, you guys. My name is Naturel. I'm here to drop some gems and cheat codes on how to successfully grow your business off of the first try. I know I haven't posted an entrepreneur vlog in like so long, but our relaunch is in the works and will be released on April 2nd this year, and I'm so excited for you guys to see what we have in store. But enough about me. I'm just gonna go straight into what you guys need to do, cheat codes, gems on how to successfully grow your business off of the first try. So number one, what we're gonna start off with is the biggest mistakes that business owners make is not taking the correct steps before launching your business. Do not think that you're gonna make quick money and just blow up like overnight, just launching a business out of nowhere. You still have to work for it, you guys. So I'm making this video to make it way easier for you guys to know what path to take to grow a successful business while still putting the work in. So for me, I launched my business in 2021. I launched KLX Collections LLC in 2021. Here's a picture of my launch day and like how it went. So I launched when the business industry was a little bit more saturated. Everybody was at home trying to work from home because of COVID. So yeah, it was just a little bit more saturated because like everybody was trying to start a business all at the same time. So I ended up making 30K in revenue my first year that I launched my business, and that was just off selling accessories. So I sold physical items, and here's how you can do the same thing. Number two, do not waste your money and time purchasing a vendor's list. It'll save you a lot of money just doing the research yourself, and the business industry is not a lazy industry, so you have to put in the work, you guys. So you can literally like source on Alibaba, social media, literally just searching up what's trending at the time that you're trying to start your business, or what's just trending in general and what's getting the most sales. You can do this on Alibaba or just look at what everybody's purchasing at the time. But another mistake that business owners make is not selling something that they're passionate about, just selling something based off of how much sales they're gonna get. But you have to sell something that you're gonna be passionate about. So for example, me, I started off with beauty. Of course, as you guys can see, I sold like jewelry, stuff like that, but I wasn't getting like the sales that I wanted to get, so I just started selling basically anything that would get sales. So anything that I seen that other people were buying, I just started selling that. And if you guys know, like if you guys go to my TikTok right now, it's like all over the place because I was like literally going through trials of things that I wanted to sell, but like I knew my passion was like beauty, fashion, stuff like that. Like that's what I originally wanted to sell. And of course, that's what I started off selling in 2021. If you guys been here for a long time, you know that that's what I launched with. Like I launched with beauty products, hair care, lip care, those types of things. But since I wanted the easy money, I just ended up like 2022, I just started selling things that I was not passionate about. So after realizing that I wasn't selling something that I was passionate about, I closed my store for 11 months and basically I'm doing a rebrand and rethinking my whole life because I did not want to sell what I was selling. So, you know, your girl had to do a 360 and now I'm like rethinking everything, and that's what this April 2nd relaunch is going to be about. More of what I want to sell and what I'm more passionate about, you know. Side note, our relaunch is April 2nd, so make sure you sign up for our newsletter in the description below to be notified once we launch our new products, and just in case we do a secret exclusive sale for all of my newsletter subscribers. Back to what you came here for. Number three, one of my like biggest tips I'll say is promote before launching. So before you even think about putting products out and actually launching your website, you have to promote your business before you even put products out. And another big thing that's also related to this is make sure that you're creating an SMS or like an email list where people can sign up and be notified when you launch your business. I did this through Shopify because Shopify has like an automatic like email list when you first sign up and like create your store, but you can also integrate like apps from the Shopify app store to your website to where you can add like other cool things like spin wheels and stuff to collect emails and SMS and stuff like that. So this is how you'll be notifying your potential customers that you're gonna be launching or when you launch. But you have to give the customers and the subscribers a reason to sign up for your email list. So don't just be like sign up, but like you have no reason why they should sign up. You know, I myself prepared people for my launch. I let them know about what I was gonna sell. I promoted my products before I even finished my website. I literally finished my website in 2 weeks off of like the Shopify free trial thing. So like I finished my website so quickly, but like I was still promoting before I even finished adding products to my website because I wanted people to know what I was gonna sell before I launched. So I currently have about 12,000 newsletter subscribers. I'll show you guys the numbers right here. But I have about like 12,000 newsletter subscribers. So I started off with about 30 email subscribers, but I cleared out my email list of like junk emails and like emails that aren't real, stuff like that. And you have to do that, or when you send emails, they're not going to go to anyone. They're going to go straight to the spam and junk box. So you have to clear your email list before you start sending out emails. And I did this through an app I downloaded on Shopify where it lets me import all the emails that are subscribed, and it cleans out all the ones that are like fake, spam, junk, anything like that. So make sure you're doing that before you even send out an email at all. So this number right here, the 12,000, is excluding my SMS signups and any apps that I've integrated. So I stopped using Shopify emails after a while because they just weren't working that well for me. So I started integrating apps. So I collected more emails on my integrated apps. And if I can find the screenshots of my integrated apps, I can show you guys how many email subscribers I have on those apps and my SMS subscribers. So usually I have like a couple different apps. So these numbers, the 12,000, is strictly on Shopify. So you can add apps and have more subscribers, of course, on other apps. And to get people prepared for what you're about to sell, you can do this by just posting your products, trying your products on, showing your customers and viewers how the product can be used, stuff like that. It gets people prepared, and they're like, oh yeah, I might want this, I might need this, and then they sign up for your email list. So that's usually how I did my launch, and it worked amazing for me, and I seen like great results on my launch day. So using all these things that I just told you guys, I got 11 orders on my launch day, which is not a whole lot. Like, I totally understand that, but for me at that time, I achieved my launch day goals, and I was also getting sales overnight. So even after I got some orders on my launch day, and mind you guys, I launched at night, so I launched at like 6 p.m. and I got those orders in like a couple hours, and then I was still getting orders overnight that same day because I had a following, I had a TikTok account, I had potential customers already before I even launched my business. So people were ready, you know? And of course it's not a whole lot, but it's not zero. So I'm really grateful for the 11 orders that I did get on my launch day, because some people don't get orders at all. And you have to keep that in mind, that if you're a small business, people are not obligated to purchase from you. So people that purchase from you in general is like amazing. So I was so excited for my 11 orders. So growing that email list is always important, even if it's not for your launch day, even if it's just for future sales and promotions that you want to send out emails for. You'll have a good email list to where people can purchase from you anytime, any day. All right, number 4, I feel like I'm talking a lot, but number 4, find a good website platform. I have seen people use things like Big Cartel. There's another one. It's like called Web. Or maybe I'm crazy. It's another website platform that's called like. Let me search it. Hold on.
One eternity later.
Okay, it's called Wix. So I've seen people use like Big Cartel, Wix, and stuff like that. But me personally, I use Shopify, and I've always used Shopify ever since I opened my store, and they have like worked wonders for me. Shopify is the easiest. They have like pre-made templates and stuff to where you don't really have to do a lot to make a website. I'm not sure if Big Cartel or like Wix and stuff has those things, but I do know that Shopify is the easiest for me because like they had like pre-made everything. I added my colors, my products, and then I added like pictures and stuff like that on the website and inserted and filled in basically the blanks that they had there for me. They offer like tons of different plans that you can use for your website, and then you can also do the free trial like I did before you even pay. My free trial, I had the 14-day free trial. I'm not sure if they still do that because this was of course back in 2021, but I did like the 14-day free trial, and I had 14 days to basically build my website, which is enough time for me because like when my creative brain goes, like it goes at like 1,000 miles per hour. So I was literally just making a website every single day, like adding whatever I wanted to the website every day. I will say one thing that happened to me when I launched is that I needed a parent to be the owner of the store before I could even launch, or I wasn't going to receive my payouts. So if you're under 18, I would definitely say have somebody like a parent or something that can be the owner of the store. And of course you run the store completely on your own, but just have a parent as the owner of the store in your Shopify settings so that they won't have like any problems, and they'll give you your payouts, because they held my payouts because I was under 18 and didn't have a parent as the owner. So basically my mother had to be the owner in order for me to receive my payouts. But I was a staff member on the account, so I could sign in with my email, whatever. So just have your parent put in their information and be the owner of the store while you're like a staff member, and you can still receive your payouts. Another thing about Shopify is that Shopify has also sent me PR packages to celebrate milestones and things like that. I'm not sure if other websites do that, like send you packages for your milestones, but Shopify did that for me, and I love that. Like I love that they actually care for the users that use their website platform. I'm not sure if it's only for like bigger users, so like if you have more traffic to your website, but they have so many PR packages, and I want to thank Shopify so much for the PR package. I did get this back in, I believe, 2022, closer to like Christmas time, closer to like Black Friday time, and they sent me a lot of cute things, y'all. I haven't like actually worn like a lot of these things. I did wear the socks though because they were cute, but yeah, and I love that for Shopify because. And also using Shopify, I did get this Shopify counter. I'm not sure if any other websites have a counter like this, but this is like so unique. Like I've never seen something like this where it like counts your orders and then like these things flip every time a new purchase comes in. So of course my website is closed right now because I'm relaunching. So this number, it's been stuck at for like months because it's not calibrated with my website anymore. So this is actually not the valid number, but I have to recalibrate it and connect it back to my store. But in general, just be creative, make your website fun, make it you. Don't copy anyone else's website. So if you have like a fun, vibrant website, I would say like that's a good way to start. But definitely be creative and be your own person. Like don't go to someone else's website and literally copy their whole layout. Like that's not, nobody wants to see that. So make sure that you're just being creative and using your own style when you're creating your website. Number 5, this is also related to collecting email and SMS. Set up funnel apps on your website to gain emails and SMS. There are apps on Shopify that can increase your sales and like adds to cart. For example, when a customer adds an item to their cart, they receive a pop-up offer for 20% off another item along with that first item that you initially added to your cart. But it's a limited offer, which makes them feel as though they can't pass it up. This increases sales because they're getting another item for a lower price. The second item was discounted if you purchased the first item. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like you guys can upsell by using these apps and getting more sales. And I'll show you guys exactly how much I made off just using that app. So it'll show you my sales that I made from just that app. So like those upsell apps actually made me like a good amount of money off like just using it for like a couple months, because I only used it for a couple months and like I just kind of stopped integrating the app. But I only used it like for Black Friday season and then I stopped using it. So that's just like the money that I made in like 3 months or so of using that app. So this is how much I made using one upsell app. And this worked wonders for me, you guys. Like it was actually like the best app that I've ever integrated on Shopify. Right, number 6, start off small. When you're launching, you're technically testing out products that you've never sold before. You shouldn't start off with 100 pieces of an item because there is a possibility that's not gonna sell as much as you think. And you don't wanna be stuck with 100 products sitting on your shelf collecting dust. Yes, you hope to sell all these products, but you have to be realistic, you guys. Start off small until you're constantly selling out of an item and then you increase your quantity. Number 7, I would say that you guys should spend more on packaging, and here's why I say this, you guys. You have to stand out in some way. Some people enjoy fun, creative packaging even if it's gonna get thrown out. I've seen like tons of businesses sell the same thing, promote the same things, but if you have creative packaging, you're usually the overall pick out of many other businesses that are selling the same thing as you. And some may disagree with this, but for example, like higher end brands like Skims and Kylie Cosmetics, they have amazing packaging and like they promote like the packaging so much because like it's a thing that people actually enjoy, like nice packaging. What's inside that bubble mailer, what's inside that box that you're shipping it in really matters. So of course these brands also have great quality items, but along with the great quality you have to have like great packaging, you guys. Like don't be skimpy on the packaging. Like you should not just throw your item in a bubble mailer and then like close it up and that's it. And of course if you're selling like digital items, this does not apply to you, but if you're selling anything physical, you should have creative type of packaging that's geared towards your style and things like that. So I would say spend a little bit more on packaging and not just like bubble mailers and throwing the item inside of the bubble mailer. Number 8, do not pay Instagram for promotions to increase your sales. I would only say use Instagram promotions for more engagement and more followers, because I have used Instagram promotions many times thinking that I was going to get sales, but I would get tons of followers and tons of engagement and I would reach like 3,000 people, but the sales weren't matching the numbers of engagement and views and likes and followers. So like I've gotten like 2 sales, I'll say, from a specific Instagram promotion, but the engagement on the promotion would be like 10,000s of views, bunch of likes, but I would only get like 2 sales from the promotion. So I would say don't use that if you're planning on trying to get sales from it. Use it only if you're trying to grow your Instagram. I will say that the promotions on Instagram do work if you're trying to get reach and just get your Instagram account out there. And mind you guys, I've had tons of Instagram accounts on Instagram and they kept deleting my accounts, so I kind of just gave up on Instagram and really just started using more of like TikTok, because Instagram does not like me and they keep deleting my Instagram, my business Instagram. So yeah, but you guys can follow our new business Instagram. We're about at like 500 followers because I keep getting deleted, and I stopped posting on there because I'm like too scared to get deleted again. So you guys can follow our new Instagram if you guys are interested in seeing our growth and things like that. Number 9, this one touches on paying influencers for promotions. So I will say that paying an Instagram influencer to gain sales is better than trying to pay Instagram to gain sales. So I would say try and find an influencer that's in your niche, kind of relates to what you sell if you're trying to gain sales. I've done tons of promotions with influencers and I have seen like a change in sales when I do the promotion with them, or like in between the time promotion is for. I do see an increase in sales and traffic to my website. But the biggest thing is making sure that the influencer is in your niche. So if you sell, I say, hair. If you sell hair, I would say find an influencer that does a lot of like beauty content, hair content. Those things would get you more website traffic and sales. All right, and we're getting close to the end, you guys. This is number 10, but this is the most important cheat code of all cheat codes. Sell on live, you guys. So like you guys might think like I sound crazy right now, but TikTok live from my sales from this to this in like a couple weeks. Like first I was not doing this, you guys. Like I was not selling on live. Like I would just literally post a TikTok and like move on and then get sales from that. But like posting a TikTok and then going live afterwards helped my brand so much, and it got a wider reach of people because I was going live. Another thing is customers like to meet who they're purchasing from. So I would just go on live and do quick little Q&As. I would do exclusive sales just for live viewers, which made my live viewers and my customers feel really special because they felt like they were getting like a secret sale. So it was like, it increased your sales every time you went live. So like every single live I was making between like, I would say $3,000 to $1,000 a live. Like that's how it was, you guys. And I literally loved going live because it was just like I'm talking to you guys, packaging orders, answering questions, doing live sales. Like it was fun. So it wasn't like I hated going live, but it was fun while still gaining customers, gaining viewers, gaining followers. And that's also a big factor in how I grew my TikTok account so quickly. I actually have 2 TikTok accounts, you guys, but that second TikTok account actually grew way faster than my first TikTok account, which I'll show you guys the difference in my followers here between the second TikTok account and my first one that I ever started when I first launched my business. But I grew that second account so fast because I already knew the strategies and I already knew like what to do when I started my backup account, because I needed 2 accounts just in case like TikTok wanted to for some reason delete my account. They didn't, but just in case they did, I just made a second account and it grew so fast. I also have an ebook on my website on how to grow your TikTok account like quickly, and it like has all the information that you guys need. I'm not gonna go into too much detail right now because this video is gonna be too long if I do that. But yeah, there's an ebook on my website that you guys can purchase if you guys want to know how to grow a TikTok account, a business TikTok account in like 2 weeks. And of course, like bigger brands like Pretty Little Things, Fashion Nova, they don't do like lives. Like they never really show their face, they never go live. But since you're a small business, you have to get your business out there some way, somehow. And going live is like a really good thing because it's widespread to the world. That's where I got most of my out of the country sales, and it's like super fun, you guys. So I would definitely recommend going live. It's like one of your biggest things that you have to remember when you're launching your business or starting your business. Literally all you have to do is take about 2 hours out of your day and go live and just talk to your customers for 2 hours, and then that's it, you guys. Like that's literally all you need to grow your TikTok accounts and grow in sales. But that is all the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found this video super helpful. I hope you guys can take these tips, these gems, these cheat codes, and implement them into your business before you launch, because it does matter. But it does not matter what you're selling. It works in general. Even if you're selling physical items, digital items, a service, anything, it'll work for you. But if you guys want me to go more in depth about any of these topics that I talked about in this video, let me know in the comments below and I will make a separate video about that. And lastly, do not forget to sign up for our newsletter, which will be linked in my description below, for our relaunch on April 2nd this year. But I will see you guys in my next video, which will most likely be my Valentine's Day vlog. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!